Tell me where you're watching from. Watching from Mata Hospital, South B, Blessed Mercy. Hello, Benjamin Maggie K. Saudi train, tuned Saudi, all right? Nature as in the universe, okay. Kenya Methodists, South Africa represented by Penny P. Wangige, I've seen you, Ruth. Qatar, tuned. Watching from Saudi Arabia, Monica Daniel, all right? I've seen Qatar there. All right? Cool. Someone is asking how will the nature help? We are here to tell you. Nelly, watching from South Africa. All right? So guys, I called you here to remind you that we had a tree growing plan, strategy, schedule, movement with my pre-25 class more so. And I came back up country where I planted my trees in partnership with my brother who's under 25. And we did it, we had a number of trees, close to 200, I think it's 180. But I told you don't have to plant so many. You can plant one or two. All right? And we came back to revisit. That time when we planted, we had to water them every day, or at least twice or thrice a week, depending on how the weather is. Here, it was not too much rain. There was a dry season. But remember what I told you, sometimes you don't wait for ideal seasons. You plant according to the schedules of your life, the timings of your life, and you depend upon grace and your hard work. There's a time Isaac planted during famine. Don't wait for circumstances to be favorable. Sometimes you do what your season requires. Even if the weather is not right, the climate is not right, the help is not coming through, the aid, once you sense within you, this is a time I should register for a course. This is a time I should start doing this. Push on and do it. So he planted when we did not have rain, natural rain. But we watering every day and paying somebody to make sure they're doing and monitoring and replacing the ones that dry up and are eaten by termites. Now rain has come. I wanted to show you how they are doing. All right. Rain has come and I want to show you one of the plants here. All right. This is one of them. Okay. As you can see, it's now on its own. Over there, you can see, it's green. There is over there. Okay, you can see a number there. Over there, those are the trees. Now we don't water them. I need to show you a lesson. We said we are planting trees to learn from them. As we journey, they teach us a few things about the process of growth, the process of becoming. All right. We were grinding, watering daily, checking them daily, protecting them from animals that would trample upon them, that would eat them up, that spraying and taking care. Growth is very intense when you are young. It's very laborious. You have to work, you have to check, you have to invest, and it's not paying back. Growth is like business. You are an investment. When businesses are young, they don't pay off. It is your putting on in every work. Let me remind you, growth is not pretty when you're young. You have to read, to exercise, control yourself, discipline yourself, wake up early, study, recite, and you look a little bit crazy because you're doing a thing that is not paying. Huh? That's how growing trees are. That's how growing you is. Huh? Mention to me whether you planted your tree and how is it doing. And whether you're going to plant now even if you're not planted. So, we We continued watering. I was expecting every time to get a phone from my brother. This is what we are doing. We need to water today, and I would facilitate and would do it. But after a while, I know he was not talking about it. He kept quiet. He stopped asking for facilitation to get water, to get the guy to come plant, to replace ones that have dried up. I stopped hearing requests. When I came up, I realized it's because rain came. I want to comfort you. There was a 10-year period in my life where I was just learning, studying, researching, growing, working myself. But it was not paying off. People were not buying services from me. People were not hiring me. People were not recognizing me. The tree is like that. Your life is like that. There's a period of pure investment. And the only thing that sustains you there is belief, faith, hope, assurance that it will pay off. There's a time in your life. There's a time in your life when nobody else, when nobody will recognize you, reward you, but eventually, if you stay at it, you reach exponential growth. Rain, nature, better circumstances, money will come, the business will bloom, people will notice you. You reach the exponential growth phase. Once you reach that phase, now, you may be able to lean on the tree because it's big like this. You'll be able to see that it's big. Or, this is the end result after 5-10 years. But even when it is this small, the growth is no longer painful. I don't have to pay every day. Your growth soon will stop being painful, expensive, demanding. You begin to enjoy the growth. You begin to see the change. You begin to see, you begin to notice. The other time I showed you blackjack, the weeds. Now they are not there. When this season comes, we till the land. We pluck off the weeds, so they're not here. Those weeds, those bad habits, you will outgrow them if you keep on going. Today I can't show you a blackjack. I can only show you the peas. I can show you these ones. They are my height. They grow fast because they're seasonal crops. A time is coming when you will have fruit and crops in your growth. A time is coming if you stay at it. If you don't, give up. Rain, nature, better circumstances, harvest will begin to help you. You will not be straining like this. Let people laugh at you. Let people despise what you're doing. But you must continue believing. You must continue working. I remember how I listened to sermons. I listened to messages. I listened to YouTube. I would sit up late. I would download. I bought messages from town, from a certain speaker. I finished all the CDs I was waiting for every week. When he releases, I go for it. Continue. Continue watering your plant. Continue watering your dream. Continue watering your tomorrow. Continue developing yourself. I have a lot of Kenyans in the Middle East who are working very hard under very hard circumstances. In the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Emirates. People tell me where they are and how they are working hard. I wanted to remind you, the time is coming when the growth will start being exponential. It is paying off. You are enjoying it. The pace, it has picked pace. It's no longer draining you. Keep going. The way my plants now don't need to be watered. There's a time when your plant will be growing. Nature will assist you. Does it mean you sit back? No. You'll have reached another level where the activity is on another level now. It's about, soon I'll be maybe now shaping the plants, trimming them, pruning. The activities will be different. They will not be as strenuous. They will be directing the growth. I want to invite you. The time is coming when people start noticing you, inviting you for small engagements that are paid. Instead of you now spending to buy materials, people will pay you for the materials you have. Keep going. Don't give up. The tree has seasons. You have seasons. There's season of investment, season of harvesting. Keep going. Cool.